You know, often we just bang out emails and we think that our job's done and that, you know, I've taken care of something just because I sent an email. And that's actually absolute crap. Morning world. Morning walk, episode 12. Now, like yesterday afternoon was a cracking special one. It was literally crossing this major road. Just had the most spectacular sunset. Just made me remember, you know, that even amongst like mundane stuff like walking around your own neighbourhood or commuting to and from work, you can have these spectacular moments. Extraordinary moments. It's always good to remember. Now, I don't know if you think you're dedicated to anything. This is my local gym, 5:10 in the morning, and it's already queuing to get in. I guess this show is called The Morning Walk, isn't it? Funny. Done, heading home, got a quick change and then heading into town today. Actually sit on a reference group for the Australian government for something called the New Colombo Plan. Something I'm super passionate about. It's basically this incredible scheme to support young Australians to go and study in the Asia Pacific somewhere. So university students to have an international study and or work experience somewhere in the Asia Pac. So important for our country. And I think that's it's a good message, right? If you got to get out of your comfort zone, and if you want to finish this life higher than when you began, you've got to expect an uphill road. So something like this program that I'm so lucky to be involved in is it's one of those ways to have the road rise for you. So anyway, got to go into town. Not a usual thing for me, but might take the ferry across, which is lovely and a great privilege here in Sydney. So I might drop in a few frames of that for you later on. Sun's coming up. Well, it's going to be another nice day. Have a good one, whatever you're doing. Well, welcome to Sydney. I'm not often in the CBD, thankfully. I mean, some people love the hustle and bustle of a big city, but I'm quite happy to be close to it, but not be in the middle of it, if you know what I mean. But just in here for meetings. And it's actually heaps of fun. You see everybody on their way to work, all suited up. Gee, even I have to put on a collared shirt for once. Actually, I normally wear a collared shirt, but at least don't have to wear a tie. Always copy first, before any meeting, if you want to do it well. Alright, meeting done, heading back on the ferry over to Manly. You know, what I think is one of the nicest things about getting to go and do meetings, whether it's with like colleagues or clients or as part of this reference group, is that you actually get to see people in person. You know, it seems like such a simple little thing, but when you run your own businesses and you know, we've got a small team, awesome team, but don't get to get out and see, you know, physically see the people they'll work with that often. So it's such a privilege to actually connect one-on-one, face-to-face, and get to have those conversations, because it's really face-to-face where you actually build those relationships. So really good day today, just catching up with those folks. Back on the ferry, back to Manly, which is not under the Harbour Bridge, but it's in the other direction. And then heading back to the office this afternoon for a little bit more. Actually, here's an afterthought for you about the importance of going and seeing people in person. You know, often we just bang out emails and we think that our job's done and that, you know, I've taken care of something just because I sent an email. And that's actually absolute crap. I mean, email is basically just this lazy way of getting things off your to-do list and pretending like you've actually gotten it done. You know, pick up the phone and call people. You know, that's a great second measure, and much better in terms of making relationships, so much less open to interpretation when you actually speak to someone on the phone. There's not the nuances of being able to just read into written language, whatever you might want to read into it. There's some stats out there, stuff like 65% of communication is through body language, and then like the next 20% or 25% is through like your intonation, and then the last part is actually the words that you say. So it's absolutely essential, to talk to people. And finally, like if you can't get something done, if you're having trouble getting something done, go and see someone in person. Nothing will actually give you a better connection with the person and help you convey your point well than by actually going and seeing them in person. So once again, that's why these in-person meetings are just such a privilege and have so much value. And if you want to get shit done, it's the way to go. Anyway, hope you're having a great day. I'll see you next time on A Life That Travels. Bye.